Hello everyone, Xenoid Prime, back at it again for another video. Yeah, it's been like a couple weeks since I've uploaded the video about what are the differences between a screenplay and a teleplay. So, this time, I will talk about what is a story treatment, another topic I want to talk about. So, basically a story treatment is you come up with the story from your mind. You think outside the box. Whether you see something that's inspiring, like a movie, for example, like Planet of the Apes, or if you're reading a book like H.G. Wells' The Invisible Man, or any kind of books, or comic book that inspires you to make a movie. That's something I would do, is like, think outside the box, or think of ideas, or write down some ideas in paper, like from scratch. And yeah, so not only do you write ideas down, or not only that you think outside the box just by thinking of a story story ideas, you also think of what kind of story you want to pick. So I actually have a couple of story treatments. I'll show one of them as an example, like for this story treatment, that, or outline, whichever one you want to call it. This is the story treatment that my friend Toto and I wrote. It was like back in almost 2 years ago, believe it or not. And it took us a while to I wrote the log line, I wrote some of the characters, and then Toto and I wrote like some of the 3-act structures of like key points of like scenarios and all that kind of stuff. Because mainly you have to stick with the 3-act structure, like the first, second, and third act, the beginning, middle, and end. That's the whole purpose of like writing a story treatment, because it deals with the aspects of like the 3-act structure. So yeah. So it also has another name, which is called a story outline, which is basically the same thing as like writing a story treatment. You write down from scratch, like on a piece of paper, or like this. Or it can sometimes be like this, another story treatment that Toto and I wrote. Yeah, it deals with like characters, like descriptions, and then log lines, and then the entire 3-act structure. So log lines came first, and then you write some character descriptions, and then you basically write the entire story treatment. Well, 3-act structure of the story treatment right before you get into developing the script. Just like how, like, one of the scripts was written by me, and yeah, cause it's crazy that I wrote 2 different story treatments with Toto. Except one of them, I wrote the script with Bryce, Smooth Turtles, and the other one, Toto and I developed writing the script, which I won't talk about that, but I'll say it's a secret movie. But going off that. But yeah, that's the sole purpose of... Well, if you're done with the story treatment, you write down, like, treatment by, like, whatever day, or whatever day, time, or... I don't think there's no time, but the date of, like, when is the story treatment got completed, eventually getting into developing the script. So, yeah. That's how it works. And it's a short video because I wanted to explain like what is a story treatment, just like these two. And if you guys want to go check out Toto's channel, the link will be in the description down below, and Smooth Turtles, which I've name dropped one time earlier ago, because I did mention that he and I wrote the script on the previous video, where I talked about like what is the difference between a story treatment and what's the difference between a screenplay and a teleplay. Sorry, I got these things in my head mixed up. And yeah, so yeah, it's a short video, but I also want to show you guys my dog. Hey Bee. Sorry, she's just tired. All right. Anyways, that's the sole purpose of like That's the answer of like what is a story treatment, or how does it work and all that kind of stuff. You know, like I said, you think outside the box after you saw something that's inspired to you, and then you write down on a piece of paper or a blank sheet of paper, or you write this on Google Docs or Word document or whatever website that's screenplay worthy. Alright. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys want to check out, if you guys are interested in seeing my previous video where I talked about what are the differences between a screenplay and a teleplay, check that out. It's on the channel. So, and if you guys want to go check out me and Smooth Turtles' production company, Nerdjack Films, link will be in the description down below. Every time I keep saying it, it's like repeating the same thing over and over and over again, but it's a recommendation. It wasn't annoying or anything, it's just some recommendations that I want to give out to the people, but yeah. So, see you guys next time.